Hey crafty friends, it's Elizabeth from BBsButterfly, and today I have a special project for us. I have been thinking about DIY washi tape, and I think I have found an alternative to masking tape, which might be a little bit better, and it's something that I found at the Dollar Tree. And it's this paper tape that you find like in the first aid section. And you get, it's 1 inch by 10 yards of paper tape. And so I was testing it out, and it seems to work pretty good. I don't know what is going on with this light and focus, but so here's one. Let me turn on another light. So here's like my test strip that I did. And then I also did one that looks kind of like this. So I thought I would show you how I did it. So what I got out was some of my stamps and my box of, or one of my boxes of Tattered Angels stuff. So I have some stained glass paint, I've got some shimmer watercolor paint, glimmer glaze stuff. So I wanted to kind of play around and see what happened with these kinds of things and this paper tape. So I think what I'm going to do is move that out of the way first. I'm just going to pull out some tape here. And since this is paper tape, it works pretty good. And I think what I'm going to do is zoom you in so you can see what it is that I'm doing. So hold on just a second. Probably can't see all of it, but that's a good start. Excuse me. I'm having some really horrible allergies. Alright, so the first thing that I did is I used the Shimmer's watercolor, and I shook it up to get all the glimmer stuff off the bottom. Yeah, okay, and this is, what color is this? I don't know what color this is, but it's purple-ish. And this is the Shimmer's watercolor. I really wish I knew what color it was, but I'll just open it up. And this one comes with a brush, but this is like one of those little, I don't know, fingernail brushes, and I don't like it, so I used a paintbrush. So let me get my paintbrush. And then I just dipped it in there, swirled it around, and I just started painting. You could probably pour this into a different dish. But I just painted it on. And you might see some of the fibers of the tape. Kind of come up, but it's not a problem. It'll be fine once it dries. So I'm just painting away. And some of you may be wondering about this mat that I have. Tim Holtz or Ranger makes one, Tonic Studios, whatever. I forget who makes the splat mat version. But what I did is I went on to Amazon, and I was trying to find something that was longer than the little bitty one that I had. And I found on Amazon this one, and it was actually in like the cooking section. Home, kitchen, and bath or something like that. Anyway, it is from, let me grab it. It's from SealerSupply.com. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. SealerSupply.com. And I want to say this was super cheap. It was like $16. If I can find the piece of paper that I don't have. But go on there and look for the really long one. It's like 36 inches by 12 or 14, I think. Anyway, this mat was super cheap. Just thought I would share. Anyway, back to the task at hand. I am going to change colors. What's really cool about the Shimmers watercolor is you kind of get a 2-for-1. So what I did is I took my water bottle and I just sprayed some water on my mat, and then I dipped my paintbrush in it to kind of clean it off. And what you get is like a Winkastella kind of thing. So if you do that, wow, excuse me. I'm going to use the scratch piece of paper. You get something like this, and when it dries, I don't know how well you can see it. It's got a little bit of color to it, but I did it on black too. It has the shimmer on it, and it doesn't come off. So if you have something dark, you can use kind of like your leftovers to do something like that. So I'm just gonna wipe that up kind of like that and let that dry over there. Anyway, that was kind of cool. I just was playing around earlier and saw that, and it was kind of awesome. And because it's watercolor, it cleans up pretty easy. Okay, make sure I don't have any more purple on there. Alright, and let's go with, I don't want green. What is this? Well, maybe I do. What is this one? This one is Coconut Shell. This is the Glimmer Mist Glimmer Glaze. And I got these at, I think this one came in the package of the, like, weathered wood kit thingy. Whatever you call that thing. Anyway. Since this one's not watercolor, it might come out a little bit different. I didn't test any of these. So, stir that up and get all the goodies off the bottom. It's really packed in there. It's kind of globby. Ooh, globby. Alright. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. It's a greenish brown looking color. And this one has like a sealer kind of stuff in it, so you'll need to clean your brush really well, and wouldn't you know it, I don't have any water in here with me, so I'm gonna have to make a mad dash. I do have water in here with me. What am I saying? I got a whole spray bottle full. I know some of my tape is off screen. Sorry. So I'm just painting. I think I've got that pretty coated all the way from edge to edge. Close that up before I make a mess. Pour some of my water here. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to dry this off and go for the next step. Alright, so there's that part. Show you what it looks like. Maybe. And it's still sticky. So you can just paint it and use it like that. Oh, there we go. There's that one. There we go. Focus. So you can use it just like that, or you can use your stamps. There it is. And I have this music one, music notes. I like it. And your stamp block. I forget which way is right side up. I never can tell. Doesn't really matter, because if it's wrong, you can just turn the piece of tape around. Alright, and this part I'm using Stays On ink in jet black. And I'm just going to ink up part of it. And then going to stamp right there. And because I don't have my stamp mat, my table kind of sinks in, so it's not real awesome. So there's my music notes on the purple one. And let's see. I like this one. A fleur de lis. That one came out good. Okay, so there's that on the purple. And then let's see what it looks like on this brown one. Ooh, you can't really see it real well, I mean, because of the light, but it looks really kind of awesome. So there's that one. Back where it belongs. And let's see, I have this one. The fleur de lis and this one that I'm doing right now is kind of like a border stamp. This is from my new Downton Abbey set, which I love. Love, love, love. Excuse me, I'm having real issues. that. Clean that stamp off. Try not to knock over the water. Where'd that go? Oh yeah, it went right there. And let's see. One more. This one says, "What in Wonderland do you call that?" Which I find just hilarious. All right. Sorry, the scratching is my stamp cleaner thingy jiggy, whatever you call that. Want to make sure they don't get too stained. All right. So now we have our washi tape. And because it's still super sticky, it still works. So there's that purple one, and you can put that in your washi tape book or put it on a piece of wax paper. And then this one is the brownish colored one. I don't know how well you can see that with this light, but there we go. That's what that looks like. So, and it's still sticky, even though it's paper. You can use it on your projects, and you've got your own custom washi tape for a buck. Anyway, I just thought that was a little fun idea. Just a little short video to make something cool. So I'll be back soon with another video and an awesome announcement. Bye!